Hey, everybody, welcome to another edition of the ShwanzillaArt Show. Da-da-da.
Right? Much fanfare.
That's as much fanfare as we got right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's okay.
It's all good. You know why it's all good? Because it was Wednesday and Book of Boba Fett was on today.
Fucking A. It was a little weird today because usually, you see the reintroduction of, the here and now happening between that and the flashbacks. And today, it was one that's like, whoa, what happened? The flashback is over, and now we're here. And it was,
Yeah.
a little screwy. If you haven't watched today's episode of Boba Fett, one, what the fuck is wrong with you? And two, shut down the volume and put Boba Fett on while you watch us. Do not disengage from your phone, tablet, or computer, whatever you're watching us on, because we need to make it look like people like us.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're likable.
We're likable. No, in a way, crazy.
Yeah, and
I was actually tuning into Bancroft for a hot minute because he was clickbaiting everybody saying he had Eric July on, and I'm like, and then he goes, "No, he's not here." I'm like, "That's it, I'm out." I'm like, I call bullshit on the bogan.
Jesus. Well, we might work on something a little PG-13 tonight.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, there's no nudity in it. It's just,
It's just a little spicy.
Yeah, it's a little spicy. Yeah, spicy. Spicy works. Now, we see that okay?
Yeah.
All right, cool beans.
I blowed it up to see. I go, "Ooh, what's that?" I go, "I see some kind of panty line." So I'm like,
Yeah, it's some kind of Frazetta inspired fantasy type shit, because I was told by a buddy the con that I've got coming up in March, larger format originals will sell pretty well at. So yeah, I'm like, well, let's do some of that.
by all means.
I mean, whatever it fucking takes at this point.
Yeah, so I'm seeing like a little Fire and Ice / Sheena or Rima, because it's the same thing, but just Marvel or DC for the Jungle Girl.
Yeah. We're gonna go with my standby of boobs and dragons. Although the boobs are covered. So I'm gonna put
covered, but there's some curvature there.
Yeah.
You get some scoliosis of the chesticles.
Right. I'm gonna put some kind of cool dragon in the side ground here.
Nice.
Yeah. I got a bunch of new TikTok followers.
Oh, that's good.
That's helping. I feel like one of the young kids now.
What's better is once you get up to 1,000 TikTok followers, you can just go live on TikTok.
Yeah, I'm still a ways away there. I've only got about I think 350.
Oh yeah. But art and boobs get followers on TikTok, obviously.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I had to ask my daughter
And
the other.
and art with boobs gets lots of followers.
Oh yeah, I asked my daughter the other day. I was like, "Is this pretty much all thirst traps?" She's like, "Yeah."
Uh-huh.
I mean, I'm not complaining.
I mean, I follow like a couple of cosplayers there. Uh, one just because it was Autumn Ivy there that did
Oh yeah,
the, the Mavericks
she's great.
calendar.
She's great, and she's in hella shape too, dude. I mean,
Yeah, I know she's kind of scary.
but like good scary.
Yeah, I'm not about like all the all the crazy tattage.
No, you know, I'd say I'm fairly liberal when it comes to tattoos and stuff, but it's the only thing I'm fairly liberal about. But um, I don't like the big chest plate tattoos.
No.
I don't like them on dudes either. But I mean, you know, I'm not.
Yeah, the chest plate tattoos and the big neck tattoos like you just got out of prison.
Yeah. Although I did almost get a neck tattoo. I was young and stupid and had just watched From Dusk Till Dawn. That was the baddest ass George Clooney has ever looked in his life.
Oh no shit. Well, plus side to this week's Book of Boba Fett was the fact that we didn't have to deal with the Go Go Boba Rangers this week.
Okay, dude. All right. I laughed my ass off during that because I was like, the key element of a speeder chase is speed.
Yeah,
But
this
I,
was the Star Wars version of the OJ chase.
oh man, if the mayor's assistant had been in the equivalent of a white Ford Bronco, that would have just been hilarious.
Kind of is. Well, it's
Yeah,
more like a caddy. It's like an old
yeah,
Eldorado convertible, but
that's where I was with it. I was like, what? I didn't expect it to be a caddy.
what
But
was
sure.
what was even funnier was if you clip the shot of him like driving away, it looks like a chick with her ass in the air because you
Yeah,
see like
yeah.
and there
Speaking of
were
chicken in the air, the little female leader of the most Vespa crew,
mhm.
she's adorable.
Yeah, it might help if you brought more than like a little knife to the Wookiee fight there.
Oh my god, dude! And I'm just gonna go ahead and put this out now. I will be drawing Kersantin soon.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
saw you started Janaea so was it Janaea Solo?
yeah, yeah. I started that.
I was like,
Um,
cool. I haven't looked for it yet, but I'm pretty sure that I have two copies of that Vader issue one there.
I know I've got one at least.
If I've
Uh,
got it's either and I'll be bummed to find out that they use the same cover on the annual one as issue one and be like, oh, I don't have that one. I've only got this, and I'd be pissed
um,
because it's like, well, you have it. Are you gonna sell it? Hell yeah!
yeah, does the Pope shit in the woods? Yeah, absolutely.
Like I broke out a bunch of books to. I've been trying to make have the intention of making TikToks for like the last 2 or 3 days. I go, well, I'm getting likes and follows and everything, but I'm not putting any content out. And it's quick content, so I should be good at that. Because, just saying.
I mean, who's got time to waste?
Hey, I got shit to do. What the hell?
Yeah.
So I found another Big Little book today.
A big what?
You remember the old Big Little books?
Oh yeah.
So
That's
I found
what I thought you said, but
yeah, I found Big Little book number 17, and it's Aquaman, Scourge of the Sea.
oh,
And it's almost like it's somewhere between a hardcover and a soft cover. And it's just a little older than me. This one's I've got an older one. I've got a Mandrake the Magician one that's from like the 40s.
jeez.
This one is 1968. But what's cool is, like, I remember, like, the Fantastic Four one that is probably around here somewhere. Because it was like, text and art on the cartoon art and comic book art on the other page.
Mm-hmm.
And, but it was like, black and white. This Aquaman one's in color.
Oh nice.
And I'm just like flipping open, like looking at things. And the bad guy is turning dials on his subterranean machine, I guess, like his underwater machine. And on the view screen, it's targeting Boston.
Oh wow.
So I'm like, oh,
Hitting a little close to home.
Of the Quake activator. I'm like, good. Can we sync Provincetown? Now you got to stop that. The Alphabet Army not going to like that. Don't care. And Aqualad's in this one too.
Their approval was not required.
Yeah, they can fuck their approval.
Some good suggestions, man.
Let's see. New Big Little books available. This is for 1968. Number 13, Lone Ranger Outwits Crazy Cougar. I've got that one, but it's the 1970s version. Flintstones, The Case of the Many Missing Things. Ooh, cool. Frankenstein Jr., The Menace of the Heartless Monster. Space Ghost, The Sorcerers of Sabbath 3.
Coast to coast.
Yeah. And Aquaman that I have in my hand. And then number 18 was Daktari, Night of Terror.
Oh, wow. I feel like I just aged 20 years just hearing all that.
Probably. Let's age you some more because, we're getting there.
Yeah. Being a grandfather doesn't age me enough.
Mm-hmm. Other Big Little books available: The Man from U.N.C.L.E., Dick Tracy, Bonanza, Flipper, Lassie, Tarzan, Tom and Jerry, Bugs Bunny, Popeye, Donald Duck, Woody Woodpecker, The Invaders.
You said Dick.
And Whitman, Big Book Adventures. based on famous TV shows. I Spy the Green Hornet, cool. Man from U.N.C.L.E., Bonanza Lassie Flipper, The Big Valley, Patty Duke, Gilligan's Island, and Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea. I used to like that show. And along with that, in a box, I found a big, giant, oversized, like 1960s button. Official member, Superhero Club, Aquaman.
Nice.
And it hasn't aged well on the back of the button. There's like a bunch of rust spots and stuff. I found like an A versus X button in that box, and a couple of like weird figures, probably from like really cheap Burger King or probably like Burger King kids meals, because like the figure doesn't move; it's just like a little PVC.
Yeah.
And this one's Black Manta, so I'm like, I guess that's okay.
I have a Funko Pop with Black Manta.
Oh yeah,
One of my daughter's friends got it for me.
I really wanted one of the Mego 14-inch Black Mantas. Most of them shipped damaged, which was the issue for most people. Like the cases of the Black Manta figure, like all got trashed.
Mm.
So they of course, as soon as the news broke, the collector's market instantaneously drove the price of a $20 figure up to $50, like on the day of release. And I'm like, oh, you guys suck. You're like, I'll tell you what, sell me a damaged one for $15 and I'll fix it myself.
And one of the kids got me Sunfire Marvel Legends figure for Christmas.
Oh.
Yeah, from Age of Apocalypse. And it's not like a hugely valuable figure or anything. I mean, I like the way they did Sunfire in Age of Apocalypse.
Hey, it's Doc. Doc, how you feeling, buddy?
Doc!
He's like, where's Will? I'm right here, but the art is more important than looking at us two.
Definitely more important than looking at me.
See, here I am. Sport my Bruins gear.
I look like Hobo Dick Cheese lately.
I guess you'd have to ask your kids. Do I smell like Dick Cheese today?
I think Mac would tell me. Mac would be like, no, you smell worse.
Pretty much over the roof now, my friend. How are you guys? Oh, good. Hopefully you and the wife both recovered fairly well from the coof.
Get to the chopper.
Oh. Oh. Exactly right.
I'm probably going to end up painting in this background.
Gotta be watching, but moving into the other room so I can keep drawing. We did, thank you. It was some nasty stuff, but not very severe. Oh, good.
That's good. At my house, it has been the flu lately. Although my 16-year-old's girlfriend tested positive for COVID, so we had to go get his brain tickled.
Was he negative, or did you have to kick him out of the house?
Oh no, he was negative. I didn't even have to make him ride in the trunk.
Oh, good.
You saw that, right?
Mm-hmm.
That woman, I forgot where the hell she was, but her 13-year-old was positive. She made his ass ride in the trunk. You can't do that anymore.
I think that 13-year-old is displaced from his home now.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say that has not worked out too well for their family gatherings.
Like, yeah. Going through shit, breaking down more boxes, and hopefully getting ready for my girlfriend to rent a truck and go get all our stuff out of storage and bring it here. I got to talk to Cody from the Comic Chat Authority because he's a comic and toy enthusiast. So I got to see if I can interest him in some of my stuff because I have too much of it.
You do not have too much of it. You have just enough.
I got too much of it.
That's what Biden wants you to believe.
Yeah, right. By 2030, you will own nothing and like it.
I don't know about you, man, but I'm ready to get my damn tax refund.
I don't get those because I don't have to file those because I'm well below the poverty level.
The only reason I get them is because I have kids.
Mm.
And I just remember coworkers would be like, "Oh man, you're banking on taxes. You got all those kids." It does not balance out. I promise you.
No, it doesn't.
Not in any way, shape, fashion, or form.
It's like, like a spit in a spittoon as far as it goes.
Yeah.
On the low side, it's like it's going to cost you about 12 grand a year per kid to keep them clothed and fed, not to mention anything else.
Yeah.
And they're gonna give you back what, like, you know, a couple hundred, you know, a few $100 a kid. I'm like, yeah, thanks.
Yeah, not even. That's why when people are like, "Why do you charge so much?" Because it takes fucking hours.
Why do you want to buy it so cheap? So you can resell it on eBay?
See, that's the thing. I don't even care if someone does that. Yeah, to me, it's like, okay, you know, more power to you. I did a Daryl Dixon commission for somebody like 8 years ago, and I only charged her $100 for it, and she sold it for 220. I was like, well, more power to you, but you know, I cost more now.
Mm-hmm. You gotta pay supplies and utilities and
Yeah, my Copic collection was not cheap.
mm-mm. Especially when there's like certain ones that you have to, you know, buy like 5 or 6 copies of.
Oh God. Yeah, I got a few flesh tones like that. The bane of my existence here lately has been printer ink.
Oh, printing out images for ref.
For references. Yeah. I found out the hard way that if my printer's out of yellow ink, it won't even print black and white. HP's like, fooled you.
Oh yeah. You need a nice desktop computer with a big oversized monitor.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
So instead of
Having to print out the image.
instead of printing out all this stuff, you could just I don't know, put it up on the big screen and
Well, you know, you can get like a 32-inch TV for like, you know, $100. So
I mean, my monitor used to be a big monitor, but now it's not anything. It's only like 40. It's only like a 40-inch TV. So,
yeah,
but I mean, you can buy like a good like 50-inch TV for like $300 to $400 now.
oh, dude, Sam's has a Vizio because I've got it in my living room. They've got a Vizio 50-inch TV for 220.
Oh yeah, that's the Walmart brand.
Yeah, I don't care. It fucking works.
Yep. That's
Can I watch
brand.
Brother Fit? Then I'm good.
Mm-hmm. What's funny is you're doing this in Frazetta style, and tomorrow night, Thomas and I are doing a comic book that Frazetta actually did.
Oh yeah.
I'm bringing it up. Thunder. Thunda. It's like a Tarzan. Kind of book. He might have, did he? I don't know. Thunder, King of the Congo, #1.
Riding dinosaurs and shit, like a bantha.
No.
Oh, what was I thinking of? I was thinking of Turok. Never mind.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, that's cool.
Thomas is like, we're gonna need your NSFW up at the beginning of the show.
Oh yeah.
Because this is gold. This is Golden Age comics.
Pre-code,
and now is the time where everybody can be racist towards white people. That was the time when everybody could be racist towards
everybody.
Yeah. Like that Fred Sanford thing on TikTok.
Oh my God.
Where Red Fox is dropping all the N-bombs.
Yeah.
There's enough N-bombs in here to make a Tarzan movie.
It's like, what the hell? I remember watching that one night in
I don't remember that episode.
No, I remember seeing it. Me and the ex-wife were watching Sanford and Son reruns, and we saw that on like, I don't think it was Nick at Night. I think it was just like local ABC affiliate or something like that. Syndicated bullshit, you know, after like 10 o'clock. They run like Three's Company and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I would watch the hell out of some Three's Company right now, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I remember seeing that episode. And when they said that, we both looked at each other, we're like, oh my God, I don't remember them being able to say that on TV back then.
There you go. He even signed the panel.
Oh, wow.
Let's see. I'm going to check. There's a chance that he might have signed like every page.
Rosetta was so damn badass. I mean, if you're going to be an artist, that's who you want to be.
Yeah. Because now I don't recall why a brontosaurus who ate trees would be biting into a World War I, World War II fighter plane, but you know, there you go.
I mean, I'm not here to judge. I just work here, man.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be a fun read. I say that now, but you know, tomorrow he'll be texting me and be like, did you read the book? Oh shit.
It's almost like book reports back in school.
Yeah, I know. Well, what it was is I forgot what the book was for last week. It's because it was from like 2 weeks ago. Because I had that 6.5 hour bloody nose.
Oh yeah.
You had the migraine, and then I just got home from the hospital, and I felt like crap because I hadn't slept in almost 2 days. So I canceled it that week. I still think this is funny as hell. Kylo Ren, Kylo Stimpy.
I like the caption I put on that Jaina Solo on TikTok. It's like, Ray who? Because, seriously, fuck a Ray.
Mm. Wow. So I've always wanted to go to the Star Trek original series set tour up in way upstate New York.
Yeah.
James Cawley, who did that, is the runs it, and he makes like all the stuff up there and everything.
Uh-huh.
Star Trek original series set tour presents J.G. Hertzler and Robert O'Reilly appearing in full makeup and in character as the Klingons Martok and Garon from Next Generation.
Oh, wow.
Tickets go on sale this Friday. And the Klingons are appearing there for a special Valentine's weekend appearance.
Nothing says love like Klingons.
Yeah. You can't appreciate Shakespeare until you've heard it in the original Klingon. Valentine's weekend for tours and dinner with the leaders of the Klingon Empire in full costume and makeup. I will get there one day. So May 20th to the 22nd, Walter Koenig and George Takei. Oh my. July 15th through the 17th, William Shatner will be there. And August 19th. Oh, he's always there. He never shows up in costume, which would just be, like a shirt. At this point, it would have to be one of the green shirts.
Yeah.
And they do something called, because it's in Ticonderoga, New York. So they do like a little mini con. Trek Ticonderoga is August 19th through the 21st. Special guests that will be there will be Brent Spiner, Gates McFadden, and John Delancey.
John Delancey was Q, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And the new season of Picard starts in March, and he stars in it. So.
Oh, is okay.
And November 18th to the 20th, William Shatner returns for his second 2022 visit. See, that would be cool. Let's see. My girlfriend should have a vehicle by then. I just have to do enough PT and exercise to be able to get in and out of a van. And maybe we can take a vacation and go up for that one, because it's like it ends like the day before my birthday. So
is she about the Trek?
Nope.
Oh,
Hates it.
hates Star Trek, huh?
Well, she hates it, and that is followed also by the statement that she has never seen an episode ever. She's not big on the sci-fi stuff. I'm easing her into the comic book stuff.
Get her in a Mandalorian.
Oh yeah, she's into the Mandalorian. We have so far watched Phantom Menace and Clone War. Got to see them all. Sorry.
No, hey, nothing made me appreciate the prequels quite like the sequels.
Yep.
As flawed as they are, I mean, there's some actual merit to them.
And then she kept yelling at me because I was falling asleep at the end of Clones. You're not supposed to be asleep. I go, yeah, well, my brain tells my eyes that you've watched this crap way too much. He goes, well, what about the ones you saw when you were a kid? Before I was born. I go, yeah, I get it. I'm older. I also know more tricks. Those I'll stay awake for because those are awesome.
Yeah.
Then the good part comes. We watch the animated Clone Wars, and then Bad Batch.
Oh man, Bad Batch is so good.
But I'm not sure whether I should make her watch all 7 issues at 7 seasons of Clone Wars, or should we just cut to the chase and do season 7?
Yeah.
Because that's kind of the only one that matters.
Well, there was some good stuff in the other seasons.
Yeah, but nothing that matters to stuff like that last season with everybody with Ahsoka and the Bad Batch and all this stuff, and then watching the Bad Batch and then catching things in Mandalorian and stuff like that.
I'm wondering if we're going to see Omega from the Bad Batch in either Book of Boba Fett or Mandalorian.
No, because that was the big thing when he got the Rancor last week. A lot of people were like, "Is it Moochie?" No, can't be Moochie because Moochie would be way bigger by now.
I think Moochie was the one in Jabba's palace that Luke killed.
You think so?
I think so. Wouldn't that make? I mean, the timelines line up, don't they?
They could, yeah.
See, I don't get the people who are hating on Boba Fett right now. The people who are hating on it, I mean, they kind of need to fuck right off. I don't understand what their criticism is.
Well, what it is they've had a picture of
what Boba Fett was.
Yeah, in the 6 minutes that he appeared in the trilogy, and his appearance in Mando, you know.
Yeah, but see, they need to realize, okay, Boba Fett really wasn't a villain. You know, he's just a fucking mercenary. I mean, you know, if Luke had paid him, you know, he'd have probably helped the rebels. So, so when people are like, "Oh, Boba's got soft," I don't think that's the case. But I mean, you know, even if it is the case, and he got soft for the Tuskens, I mean, hell, they saved his ass.
Mm-hmm. They brought him into his tribe, so as far as he was concerned, they were family.
Yeah. Now, when he goes back to Starlight looking for his armor, though, it's like, dude, your armor's not there. Remember, you had your armor when you got out of the Starlight.
Yeah, he doesn't remember. He was all twisted.
Yeah, that's true. You need to look for those Jawas.
WWE posted, got him. Dominic Mysterio learned a hard lesson. Don't trust anyone in the Royal Rumble match. I guess Ray and Dominic flipped the Street Profits out over the top rope, and right after they high-fived and did some hand slaps, Ray flipped his son over the top rope.
As you do.
Yeah, got a butthurt. I'm like,
well, I think they're trying to build towards a turn. You know, like turn Dominic against Ray.
mm-hmm.
I don't really know what to think about WWE anymore right now.
No, it's pretty much all garbage. AEW is way better.
I'm still seeing a lot of people theorizing that Triple H is going to go and start his own.
Is it official that Vince booted him?
No, he hasn't been booted. He's got that health issue, but there's a lot of theory that's, you know, that he and Vince are not on good terms right now.
Oh, no.
And, I mean, it does seem like Vince is trying to erase all traces of him. Yeah, I mean, he got rid of everybody in NXT.
Yeah, I'm sure some major shit went down in the fucking boardroom when that happened, which probably led to Levesque having his fucking heart attack.
Yeah. A lot of people are still thinking that they're getting ready to sell WWE. I don't think Vince will ever sell it.
It's up for sale.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. Hey, Lorenzo.
Hey, Lorenzo.
Lorenzo can't stay long because it's up past his bedtime.
Mm.
He's got a real job to go to in the morning.
Hey, man, that's past ours too. But
Yeah,
we're trying to still be hardcore rock and roll animals.
yeah. In the grand scheme of it, is Sean's got to pick up one of his teenagers from work, and it just so happens that her boss is a douche, and can't get out of work on time. So
Her boss is gonna get his fucking head knocked in. Like, I mean, just saying.
you have been warned.
He gives a warning, he don't repeat it.
Mm-hmm. Welcome to the Deep South, where we have animals that dispose of bodies for us.
Yeah. A little bit.
Welcome to Gator Park.
Yeah. That's funny because I told my dad the next time I make chili, I'm making gator chili. And he's one of those people that doesn't like ever outside or venture outside his own food paradigms. Like I won't tell you. Next time you come over, I'm just be like, oh, chili. There's no gator in this. What are you talking about?
Tastes like shoe leather. No, that's just the gator.
Yeah. I used to be a manager at a Japanese place, and I would do that shit to people all the time. Because it's a sushi restaurant in Horn Lake, Mississippi. I mean, you can't get much more against God's plan than that. People are coming in and they're like, dude, this shit's bait. Whatever, dude. Fuck right off. Yeah. If you've never had sushi grade ahi tuna, just step out of the way and let me take care of that shit. But so I would just tell people, it's like, oh no, this is steak. That's really eel. They never know. Well, that's really good. Yeah, fucking eel is awesome. What? Yeah. It's eel. I'm a bastard. Fuck you, pay me.
Yeah, my girlfriend working a 16-hour shift at like 3 o'clock.
Jesus.
So she's long since asleep because she called me, like I guess around 4:30, 5 o'clock. Well, no, probably like 5:30, and she woke me up. I'm like, oh, I'm glad you woke me up. I would have slept through the interview show and probably been having you call me and be like, dude, what the fuck, we doing this or not? Oh, yeah, I'll be right there.
Fix it in post. Yeah.
We'll fix it in post. I just remembered, because I went through a bunch of crap to send you the link tonight because it wasn't
Yeah.
letting me. Like I could open up like the email tab, and then as soon as I click on somebody, everything would just disappear, and I'm like, hell, so I had to like shut down Facebook and bring it back up before I could send it to you. I go, I ain't gotta send him that thing now. He's an admin on the channel.
Yeah, I don't know anything about all that. Which I need to get with you sometime during the day and learn what all I'm supposed to do with that.
Mm-hmm. I tried to set something up a couple of times, but
I know. I'm incredibly hard to get a hold of.
yeah. Like, yeah, I'll get a hold of you this afternoon. I'm in the middle of something now. And then this afternoon rolls around and it's like, oh shit, fucking pickup line again.
Yeah.
Yep, this is true. Most people mess up something good by looking for something better and end up with something worse. Pretty much.
I'm still thinking of those videos of the Vespa crew with the Power Rangers music behind them. Good Power Rangers.
Marvel will forever be goated for turning this meme into an actual scene in No Way Home.
Oh yeah. I still haven't seen No Way Home, but come on, we all know what happens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I haven't actually been able to find it. So
I started to watch Shang-Chi the other night, or Shang-Chi, or however the people are pronouncing it.
mm-hmm.
Dominic watched it, and it's like kind of good.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was nothing great, but it was okay. The Elementals, however, was complete shit.
I totally believe that.
I think my biggest issue was the fact that this is an MCU movie, and Doctor Strange and all the other stuff are MCU movies. How are you having the actor who played Wang play one of the Elementals?
Oh, he does?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh, I did not know that.
The Mandalorian. This is the way. Me. The way to what? What are we doing? I'm thinking it's time for me to grab whatever Moon Knight stuff I have and put it up for sale.
Oh, yeah. Did you see the trailer?
Yeah, I thought it sucked.
Oh, really? I hadn't seen the trailer yet.
The best part of the trailer is the very end when they show him in costume, and the costume is badass. But it's the whole thing's based on the retcon they did a couple of years ago, where oh yeah, he's multiple personality disorder. He's got like 99 different personalities.
Someone pointed out that they saw Werewolf by Night in the trailer.
I didn't see it, but I might have just like skipped over because I was sick of, you know, him calling himself one name and then somebody calls him Mark and he's like, my name's Steven, I'm not Mark. But you haven't even seen the trailer yet?
Mm-mm. I've seen like little clips of it. I saw the costume, and that looks cool. I saw that somebody from the show has already died. Like some French actor that was on the show.
Well, on the show that hasn't even started yet.
Yeah. He like died in some kind of ski accident or something.
Well, hopefully all this stuff's been done.
Yeah.
I know there's a piece up here by IGN. Why the MCU's Moon Knight is very different from the comics. Well, because some of us read the Werewolf by Night appearances and the Marvel Spotlight appearances, and before you decided you were going to turn him into a crazy person. Well, here's an idea. Let's watch the trailer. You ready?
Yeah, fire away.
Hello, and welcome to Staying Awake.
I have a sleeping disorder. I can't tell the difference between my waking life and dreams.
Hello, and welcome to Staying Awake.
Day and night. In my mind. I think I'm losing it. Day and night.
Real catch. You're bloody useless. Stevie.
Stephen. I can't tell the difference between life and dreams.
Thank you.
Lost the contact lens.
Hope you find it.
Thanks. Hold the phone. Now hold the phone. Yeah.
Oh my God, you're alive. What's wrong with you, Mark?
Why did you call me Mark? It must be very difficult. The voice in your head. Shut up! There's chaos in you. Embrace the chaos.
Badass.
Yeah, that is pretty badass.
It's just weird that like they're not, they didn't drop the trailer until basically the end of January, and it starts in March.
Mm.
Or in another month, are they going to announce delays because an integral actor in the role just died in a ski accident?
I think all his stuff was done. This is what happens when you don't really have a plan as far as like what kind of dragon you're gonna do. So you just start doing like random spikes and shit. I wanted to look super badass, so, and as the Road Warriors taught us in the 80s, you look badass with spikes.
Oh, what a rush.
Did you see Rick Steiner's kid is the NXT champion now?
Yeah.
He looks just like Rick, too.
What is it? Dog face?
Yeah.
So the other day, Microsoft bought Activision for like
70 billion.
Yeah.
More money than, well, more than Disney paid for Lucasfilm.
It'll probably also put the PlayStation out of business too, because most of Sony's games were from
From
Activision.
Activision. Well, ain't that some shit?
Mm-hmm.
Because I hate the Xbox myself.
The only thing I like about the Xbox is the controllers, because they're bigger, and like the PlayStation controllers make your hands cramp up.
Yeah, see that. Friggin' PlayStation controllers are super expensive.
Oh yeah, they're like $50 a whack.
Yeah. Dominic, one of his controllers, one of the little DuraShock joysticks on it,
Mm-hmm.
actually came out of the controller, which should be physically impossible, but apparently it's not. And so I went to go get him just like a used one to kind of tide him over until we could figure out, find some place to get that one repaired. He just YouTube videoed it and fixed it himself.
So it's a lot cheaper than buying a new one.
Yeah. was wondering what the next MCU Disney Plus show was going to be. I guess that's going to be it.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of figured it would be She-Hulk.
Well, it looks to be about that time again.
Yeah, because I'm starting to look like I'm just doodling around here.
Just a reminder, please buy Sean's art. He's not built for OnlyFans.
This is true.
So
This is very true.
we shall say goodbye for now. Make sure you follow Sean at ShwanzillaArt77, both on Twitter and on TikTok. And if you see that's the one. If you see something you like, definitely hit him up, DM him, and get yourself some original artwork. Also,
Yeah.
prints are available.
Prints are definitely available. Now that cons are ramping back up again, I'm going to be all over the place this year. Even next weekend, I'm going to be in Corinth at the Corinth Comic Con, which is Corinth, Mississippi, also known as God's Blind Spot. And,
where you can buy comics, comic art, a whole bunch of other stuff, and probably go see your sister dancing on the pole.
you know it.
So, what's that, next weekend?
Yeah, that's the 29th, I believe.
End of the month. Oh, yeah. Monday, I go to neurosurgeon to see about getting my wisdom teeth cut out of my face.
Oh, you have fun with that.
Mm-hmm. Well, one of them's already, like, shot its way through the gums, so.
Yikes.
Mm-hmm.
Last year, I had a molar that just needed to come out. And of course, I couldn't get anywhere because of the COVID shit. I ended up pulling the damn thing myself, and I don't recommend that ever.
No.
I was like freaking out the whole time because I fully expected just a torrential downpour of blood out of my. That didn't happen, but it was still no bueno.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not looking forward to it, so.
Yeah.
My girlfriend could probably distract me from the pain when I get home by punching me in the balls.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the way that usually works.
Mm-hmm. So, all right, everybody. Till next week, we will catch you later. Don't forget, I'll be back on tomorrow night around 8:00 with Thomas, and we'll be doing OK Boomer. We're going to look at Thunder, a comic book done completely done by George Frazetta, the master, and written by Gardner Fox. So good times, and it's definitely not safe for work time with that book. So it was a different time. It's like watching an old episode of Sanford and Son.